It's time, baby. So you can probably first guess that my microphone finally works. So I'm gonna turn it down just a tiny bit, bro. Is that good, guys? Is that good? I'll have it here. I'll have it here. Once I turn down a little more. I'll have it here. Bro. Is that good, guys? No, okay, I'll have it here. I'll have it here. Actually, no, let me turn it up just a little bit more. Okay, guys, I'll have it here. Alright, anyways, very excited to do this. I've been waiting to do this since episode 1 because of, well, basically one crime on here. Well, multiple things, but mainly one single instance where it is so crazy. My lights are off because I just wanted them to. Couple more things. Alice and BU gonna be added, so we get 2 new characters. How am I gonna deal with the Sentinels? Those are gonna be really simple to do. I just count them. I don't care. They have to have some form of AI, right? Well, yeah, they have to. And hopefully you can hear me. I didn't have anything play, so hopefully you can hear me. But yeah. So really nothing else to talk about other than thank you for sticking with me for this for so long. Well, let's just get it over with, shall we? Let's do the crime count of episode 6. Also, this is double-sided, so just barely though, because I did also write I don't knows for crimes that I wanted to show you. Sorry guys. Before we start, I just want to say things. Hope you can understand everything I'm saying. Like I said, I'm really excited. I'm actually in my school uniform right now because I'm actually going to my middle school dance. It's actually, I think, gonna be the last one because I'm in 8th grade. I will tell you more about that. Came for the merge and stuff, but I do want to show you. If you do not know, I have community now. So I have this poll here, and people are like, at least someone is wondering when is this gonna end. Well, it's not gonna end after a couple of days, like after I released episode 6. I would say it would end after I do another Murder Jones crime count, but like, what Murder Jones crime count would I do if I have no more episodes? Well, the thing is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the trailers. Yes, I know, interesting. I'm going through the trailers, and after I upload that video, I will wait, let's say, like, a week. Yeah, let's wait a week after I upload, and I'll set a timer for exactly a week. And then I'll make a video exactly at that week, or like a minute before maybe. And then when that happens, then, well, it would, the final vote would be no live stream yet. I'm sorry if this is also too long, but yeah, I've actually recorded this early, but I'm gonna upload it early because I've been too lazy. And sorry if this is another 2 minutes. You can really just skip the 4 minutes. I should have said that at the beginning, but whatever. Let's continue on and see you at the crimes. Anyways, without further ado, let's do this. I'm actually re-recording this because I didn't pause much, and I felt like you guys might want that. Okay. Yeah. So you can probably guess what I'm charging the Sentinels for. Murder, right? Well, obviously. It's obviously murder. Or is it? See, it's in their programming, and they murder anyone, right? Well, here's the thing. Murder drones were designed to target just the worker drones. But they didn't have any target, but they've planned out the murder. Sorry, I'm just having conflicting thoughts of if it's all this is actually second-degree murder. But enough of that. I don't care. Anyways, what I'm talking about here is what should I charge Sentinels? Well, they kill anybody, but really it's in their program they really kill anyone. Or do they? See, we've seen them target these worker drones, the murder drones, and Alice herself. So, since there doesn't really target, but they do murder, I'm going to charge them as second-degree murder. And that is going to result in 30 years. Let us continue. And if they don't end up getting killed. If they do not end up killing them, that's just going to be second-degree attempted murder, which is 15 years. I'm just going to say, that's another 30 years. Second-degree murder. So, yep. Speaking of second-degree murder, 30 years. We have it again. I'm not calling this as mass murder. See, here's the problem with Sentinels, and I'll tell you that after. Here's the problem. With Sentinels, they're different things. So really, I couldn't say anything. So yeah. I just want to tell you that I'm done being different beings. I'm just going to count them as one. Alright? Good with that? Good. Here's the next one.
Tessa?
Anne! You're a mimic! Too tall, handsome, is toxic. Who's this little...
Uzi, why are you here, human?
Yeah, I had to charge Uzi something for that. I just had to. Simple battery, 1 month. You can't bite somebody's finger. Anyways, let's continue.
Real tired of killing.
act was sicking you lot on the...
Bus ran
We
away.
mutually disengaged.
Here we go.
Her last known act was sicking you lot on the human exoplanets.
Why?
I'm just gonna say
That's what
every
we're trying
time
to
I
figure out.
pause,
Bozo.
it's gonna be after a crime. Doll could do that. Technically, I already spoken why Uzi could do that and why I didn't charge Doll theft for the first time. This is also allowed because you could see and stole it, and they could also save. So, again, I'm allowing that too.
Jay, relay hand, Sin's orders.
Step 1. Clear drop zone of life and construct spire. Step 2.
Enter labs with...
Oh yeah. I think I already charged the episode with this, so that's why I don't know. Yeah. Let's just continue.
Symbol. Not too much to go off, but if Sin wants these labs, we burn them down. That keybug's our way in.
Well, obviously, they're fine with burning it for 2 main reasons. Well, one, it's done, like it's abandoned basically by everyone except for Alice. But we don't know if she's actually has a number or not. She probably does, but if she does, this is trespassing, but I would say no because of the second reason. Because they're trying to save the world, so that's fine, really. I would say it's fine, so let's
Jay,
continue.
Mind my ship.
Oh, sorry. Let's continue on to the next time.
She retorted.
Oh, for some reason I didn't talk about this.
And?
Tess,
I
them
think she's right.
inheriting the sickness.
Comment on what?
Them inheriting the sickness. I did charge them, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Very weird. I did not charge JC Jensen for what they did down here. I'll leave that at the end. I'll show that at the end. So I'm sorry I did that. But anyways, might as well talk about it now. So you see me from the beginning. Thank you in the intro. But anyways, sorry if this is actually a little loud, but turn down just a tiny bit. There you go. So basically, one of the major things too is JC Jensen giving the people down there the absolute solver. And somehow I did not put any of that. For some reason, I did not even write JC Jensen as one of the crime scenes, even though they definitely committed a crime. Or did they? See, humans won't charge themselves, right? But anyway, let's just ignore that, okay? I'm optimistic here, and I want to say I'm going to charge the humans. What would we charge them? What would we charge JC Jensen? Well, first of all, we got to figure out how many people. Well, 48 is the number that's obvious. So I'm going to say there's 48 victims plus 2 because of Uzi and Doll. So 50 victims. So what are we going to charge for those victims? Well, they have the absolute solver, which in turn can basically make them turn into, well, like we see with Uzi at the end of episode 6, and that's not good. So, a life sentence for, like, real, like, very big reckless endangerment? Yeah. I would agree to that, because it's fine to give a life sentence for each life that can basically die. But there's also some very bad cases. And really the only one is Nori, which is numero dos, which caused Copper 9's core to collapse. Again, they had no intention to. So I'm not really going to charge them a death. I was thinking of charging them for the death, but then I didn't. Right now. So technically, well, they could have. So it's either I give another life or a death. I'll probably give, because if I give another death, because JC Jensen right now, that 1 death and 2 life, because if I give JC Jensen another death, it would definitely be number 3 for this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just give 1 death. Alright? Very straightforward. Just 1 death. Because we only know of this being on 1 planet, so I'm just going to give 1 death. Because 50 life just seems a tiny bit unreasonable. Like, bro, come on. It should just serve the death penalty. They're going to keep on doing this, so at this point, death. Alright? So, JC Jensen is going to be charged with the death penalty here. Sorry if this was too long, but let's continue on to the next. Let's just continue to the next crime, bro. Let's come on. Show the next.
Is the secret elevator labeled?
Oh, and this is what. Zooey Mama. So, I counted 19 legs. I didn't use heads because I couldn't really, with less heads than legs. So I just counted 19. I just counted around 19. And since I had a defined amount, I didn't use like life or deaths or something. 570 years. Yeah. For the Sentinels. Let's move on.
Right. You got it.
Right, dude?
I think in the first time I recorded this, I didn't have my microphone, so I'm re-recording it.
Radio.
But 2, I'm also cutting out some funny moments because it just feels right. I'm just charging Alice and BU with the same crime, so unlawful imprisonment, 5 years. I think I got too focused on unlawful imprisonment to do kidnapping for some reason, but guess it could be seen, but still. I would say unlawful imprisonment 5 years. Because they were trying to, so let's say yeah.
Shoot the baby immediately.
He's like, what? Sorry. Anyways. And I'm not charging N anything here. I just wanted to point that out that maybe, but it's understandable. Here we go. Hi, Alice.
Surface slickers.
Good light. Alrighty. Unlawful imprisonment times 3, 15 years, boom, done. Nothing really to argue about there. Move on to the next one.
Valuable.
Whoa, hey, cut that thing up and you're gonna get a big creepy worm. An improvement.
And this is weird, it's kind of weird.
Sluggish.
And this is, I did.
Ain't our first rodeo.
So, I'm like, it's like kidnapping, it's weird. Alright, they're technically already dead, but they're not. It's weird, it's weird. But, I still did second degree murder times 8 because they were keeping them from not repairing, and it's not really them. So really, you murdered them in a way. But hey, I'm probably gonna fix these, and yes, I'm gonna admit sometimes I do not fix crimes because 2 main reasons: 1, I'm lazy, and 2, I want to keep it for the recount so you guys show up for a lot better result. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but let's continue. And I want to talk about this one. I think it's pretty reasonable.
Dealt with witches for too. Though, ain't seen 02 since she left us to die.
Whoa. It's not good, Uzi. Anyways, Nori committed a crime? What? Well, you can probably guess what Alice means by that. Of course, involves the Apple Solver, which I'm going to talk about later, but I just wanted to point that out. Let's continue.
Little buddy, gonna get red inside if you try that with me.
I think I forgot to put an attempt here. You can probably guess what this is here.
Doing great, dude.
I'm just gonna show self-defense, obviously. I'm just gonna say, I put a 9 on him and wasn't really scared. All he said, it tickles the bad version though. So, yeah. I'm just gonna say nothing about that. B is fine. Anyways, let's continue the next one.
Walk and talk.
How'd you know my mom? Was she cool? She didn't suck, did she?
Easy. Sure thought killing all them folks was pretty slick.
Okay. Now this is mutilation times 2. I'm just gonna say 15 years. Now there's ways to implement. I did forget to do the head. So you could think of the knife in her hand and the cutting off finger as one mutilation, because it was in one instance. or you can think of it as separate and me just forgetting about the head. But whatever it is, I'm putting mutilation times 2, 15 years. Pretty simple, wouldn't you say? Let's continue. The next one. I mean, it's like pretty,
And ooze. No, Tessa, we don't have time.
That's what I was talking about the crazy crime.
Can't leave the office, idiot. Can't get back in our rooms, neither.
Uh-oh, that not good. Uh-oh, that not good.
Please.
You really haven't said that since, like, what? Episode 4? Yeah. No, I'll just play that out. So, Alice and the Sentinels committed a crime in this instance. I put Alice as secondary attempted murder times 2 because she purposely sent out weapons to him and reckless endangerment, which would be 35 years. And the Sentinels for property damaging that camera there, which is $100. And finally, what I have been waiting for, to charge the absolute solver since the very beginning. Let me show it from the very beginning. Here we go. You're gonna see all of it, guys. You're gonna see all of it. Here we go. I'm gonna be quiet.
We know it mutates and damaged AI. It took Sin as a host, then it took everything. The humans who saw what was happening at home thought they could understand it. All they did was spread it.
Then, Uzi, you can fix her, right? That's why you're here?
I'm here to find which drones were infected. When we get to the labs and find that list, I'll need you to choose the universe over one little drone, and before she's not herself anymore.
Great time to pause. So anyways, you can see why I was really excited. What I counted, taking over systems, that's what I just called it, taking over systems, mass property damage, mass genocide times 2, mind control, and mass second degree murder. So this is what each crime means. Taking over the solar systems. That's a death penalty. That's probably, I think that is probably multiple treaties as what I remember. Mass property damage, I'm going to talk about that later. Mass genocide times 2, what am I talking about? The worker drones and the humans. That's each a death penalty. Mind control, that's 10 years. $1.15 million. And the mass second degree murder is yet another death penalty, because it's implying every single other animal and everything. Now, the problem is I don't know if there's any animals, so that's why I only did 1, and it would still probably result in around the death sentence. So that's only 4 deaths, so I still haven't talked about the property damage. Well, that is every planet. We know only we only know 2 planets that cores collapsed: Earth and Copper-9. Earth was definitely more damaged, but still doesn't matter. Those are recharged $4 quadrillion, but in this crime specifically, $4 quadrillion. Now, for every other planet, I'm charging $1 quadrillion for. Now, how many other planets? Well, there's 8 planets in our solar system, but counting Earth as 1 is 4 quadrillion, and everything else, that's right now 11 quadrillion for Earth. Then the planet Centauri system has 3 planets, so that is going to go up to 14 quadrillion, and then finally the average is around 2 or 3 quadrillion, so I just put 17 quadrillion. So what the absolute solver is going to be charged for taking all the solar systems, mass property damage, mind control, mass genocide times 2, and mass second degree murder, get ready to hear this. 4 death, 10 years, and 17 quadrillion, and $1.15 million of fines. That is why I really wanted to do episode 6. Let's check the halfway point. I just want to see. We're in 20 minutes in, boys. Halfway. This is gonna be definitely longer. Hope this is better for you guys. But let's us continue, and you can probably guess what this is. Sorry. Probably guess second-degree attempted murder. That's like the only second-degree attempted murder, except for one other one. That's 15 years, but then also adding the mutilation, throwing, and other things, 25 years. Let's continue. You're probably noticing a pattern, and it's kind of worrying. Oh, sorry. This is the mutilation I can.
Order you to
Or no, this is the mutilation I counted. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Great how the anime did that. Anyways, this. Here you go. Oh, don't mind me. Whoa. Sorry. Got a little lost track there. That's obviously reckless endangerment. Very obvious for the absolute solver. 5 years because it actually killed Alice here. So I'm just gonna say 30 years for Sentinels. You can probably guess the pattern of what I'm getting at. Bye, BU. That's another 30 years. Now here's the one problem. Multiple are doing it. So it still counts as one murder. This is where I charged it. Whoa. I think that's to where the point when V really cared about Uzi. Sorry. Because really, we've seen all the points where she really kept it to herself, but then she didn't. Anyways, for the app solver, proper damage and mind control, obviously, 10 years, $1.155 million. And let's continue.
wakey wakey. Never did any can take a squiz of it.
Upset
Loot me.
Is Uzi?
We're leaving.
I can take a squiz
You
of it.
said you could control the.
Totally understandable.
I get.
Freaking.
So cute. Nothing bad here. Yeah, nothing bad there. Never knew they could talk on their screens. That was an interesting part. Now they're finally back on track.
It's a trap.
Obviously. I'll show. Whatever. You guys probably want to see this. This is what I'm planning on doing the recount. Not only I'll show probably crime count and kill count, I would also show funny moments. Cool, cute moments like this.
Ew.
Don't date my robot, please.
He's his own person! You, ew, you're mean.
He's like, I'm not denying that. Alright, here we go. Ending point. I'm just gonna let this play out. Here we go. Reckless endangerment times 4 for Doll. That is going to result in 20 years. Alright. You can see opening the doors and leaving. That's what it means by reckless endangerment. And let me just let it play it out. Alright.
Hope I don't use
Here we go.
Uzi, no!
Oh my goodness!
That's the first attempted second-degree murder from Sentinels. 15 years.
Did I get it?
And that's the Absolute Solvers Mind Control. 10 years, $1.15 million, and ends fine doing that. Protecting Uzi.
Naga, that's bad. Come on, team.
And this is the second-degree attempted murder made by the Sentinels. It's another 15 years, resulting them in 30 years. And property damage. Didn't know. Oh yeah, hold on. That's the property damage, and I just put $5,000. I was like, I don't know. Here we go. This is what I also wanted to talk about.
Nah. Uzi? I trust you.
Bean, please!
Can you set me free? Will you take my soul away? Casting me in cold, burying me.
Hey, I had to get a little goofy sometimes, right? And that's the question I'm gonna answer. 2. First, I didn't put V as dead. Okay? There's not a sufficient enough evidence saying that V is dead. Alright? And second of all, about the whole pardon thing, this is really the only point where I'm gonna bring up pardons, alright? I already talked about you can't officially technically get a pardon. Anyways, from Tessa, and I don't think Tessa's gonna be signing out pardons. Because she doesn't even know half these drones. Half these crime committers. But anyways, the only way I'm ever gonna give a pardon to a character is if they completely change and help in the final, and majorly help in the final battle with the Absolute Solver, which might be a long time from now, or very soon. We may never know. But anyways, that's it. Hopefully the audio's good. Hopefully you could have heard me. And this is not gonna be the longest. Surprisingly, I know. It's gonna be second to longest, but not the longest. It is the longest. Anyways, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. And hope I can make more content like this. And hey, I did make a poll. Check out my community page and vote. I really want you to vote. Alright? Well, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to, and see you guys later. Thank you for watching my stuff. Bye!